It's just my people, like a month ago I was saying that is democracy really the answer to our problem in this country, not knowing that Nigerian Republic are already planning coup to their democracy. Now if you see how people supported those military against the democracy, they really supported them. But I was not wondering that I said this a month ago, that is democracy really the answer to our problem in Nigeria. Now it is happening. It has never happened in history before that a lot of people will support the military against the democracy. Well, that's not the talk of today. Let us stay connected to LAJUPOG TV show for everything will happen for Nigeria and politics. And because wetin I bring for now today about wetin Tinubu does do again. The plans, everything we shall they plan. Me, they not disqualify me shall continue to be president. Everything shall they fail. Take a look at the end of the show. I'll be see you soon.
Welcome to LAJUPOG TV show.
The home of crime scene.
It's happening in the street again.
The center of political news, celebrity gossip, religious gossip, and happiness in the society.
Join us, the voice of Africa.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV show. If you are new to this show, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also drop your comment in the comment section about what is going on in Nigeria, so that YouTube will notify you anytime we drop any other video into the channel. Believe me, centuries ago nobody ever expected that Nigerian youth will come out in this full force to collect their mandate back from these old fools. But we can't resolve into military action. We can't say that because democracy has failed us that we should now plan a coup against democracy, or we should try to give the power to military. No, that's why we're fighting for our right now. That's why you see that every Nigerian youth are coming out to fight for their right, to give their mandate back to the person who is expected to be there in that position, which is Peter Obi. And in everything that we are doing, we want togetherness, because His Excellency Peter Obi said we should be together, we should be as one in this movement. Because in the end of it all, we are going to get our mandates no matter what, because worldwide the whole Africa is supporting Peter Obi. The whole world is supporting Peter Obi because they know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the right answer for Nigeria. See what the man is doing in ECOWAS. See the nonsense that he's doing. Nothing concern you, concern Nigerian Republic. Is their home country. Let them handle their country themselves. But you are putting your mouth when your illegitimacy in your home country is not right. Now, I mean, I stay connected to the end of this show because Bola Ahmed Tinubu has planned another thing now that it has been exposed. He has planned so that he can stay longer in the presidential seat, or he will not be disqualified. I'll be back. See you soon.
As we await the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, APC and Tinubu continue to look for ways to please Nigerians, just to avoid the call for his disqualification. But what they fail to understand is that it is not about pleasing Nigerians. It is not about doing what you think is right. It is the process through which you got into office. And just like His Excellency Peter Obi said, he said the process through which a man gets into office is more important than what he does thereafter. But the funny thing is, in the case of Tinubu, he isn't even doing the right things. Just yesterday, he did two very funny things to try to win the people over to his side. First of all, he tried to win the youths over to his side. Then secondly, he tried to win over the people of the southeast with his actions. But before I break down the things he did, let me quickly show you the video of the All Eyes on the Judiciary hashtag campaign. The time is now, and Nigerians are more than ever eager for justice to be delivered. Look at what these young men and women are up to.
All eyes on the judiciary. All eyes, all eyes, all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes, all eyes, all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes, all eyes, all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes.
Yeah, that's right. All eyes on the
judiciary. All eyes, all eyes, all eyes on the judiciary. Yes.
No, that would be
Okay, you gotta take still picture.
Yes. Look, let me say something. It is the judiciary that is on trial. Yes, it is the judiciary that is on trial.
Pictures.
You get the idea. And don't forget, I have made this as a tweet that on the 25th of February,
I still doing videos.
the young guy called Democracy died and was buried on the 29th of May 2023, and the surviving sister named Judiciary is heavily pregnant. I hope that those who murdered democracy will not cause Judiciary to miscarriage. All eyes on judiciary.
Wow, that's awesome. They printed all eyes on the judiciary hashtag on all those items. And obviously, the aim is to begin distributing those items to spread the awareness that we await judgment and that judiciary needs to do what is right. Now, let's get to the first thing that Tinubu did. And this first attempt was to try to win the youth over, but it failed woefully. He appointed a 400 level student of University of Ibadan. Yes, 400 level student named Orire Agbaje, a female student who never graduate. He appointed her into the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms. A 400 level economic student who never graduate, you go employ him so that the youth will say, this man is really interested in the youth, so he's appointing youth. But the youth saw through it. They knew it was a gimmick to try to win them over to his side so that they will stop calling for his disqualification. And instead of getting praises from the youth, he got heavy criticisms. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet said, "In as much as I believe in developing the youth, I think there are more qualified individuals out there. This one is catching cruise with Nigerians." And this tweet says, "Return the stolen mandate, Oga. If you like, appoint my late father. It no concern me. Just kukuma return the stolen mandate." And this tweet says, "Tinubu is busy doing nothing. The drug baron is just chasing clouds." Oh, and this particular tweet says, "APC would rather play politics than offer good governance. Make them they play politics. The revolution is coming." And this tweet says, "Which kind of country be this self? Who caused this country? Millions of graduates are outside looking for jobs, and the federal government is giving undergraduate appointment in a tax reforms committee. With what qualification? This country is in a mess." And that is it. There are several hundreds of thousands unemployed youths roaming the streets, but you are giving somebody that does not even have qualification, someone who has not graduated, an appointment. Well, I think this is just a way of saying you no longer need certificates for appointments in Nigeria. Yes, that's what they are trying to say. Because if you look at the Senate, you look at governors, you look at he himself, the certificates are questionable. So he's trying to employ this girl now to just endorse, put a stamp on that fact, say certificates no matter again for Nigeria. Make we kukuma scatter the country. Oh God, who will help us? Who go help us from all this wahala? Now, the second thing he did was to try to win the Southeast over. And how did he do it? He invited Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala to Aso Rock to have a meeting with her on how to move Nigeria forward. See the video.
How are you? Good to see you, sir. Watch your TV. That was excellent performance. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, sir. It's okay, sir. Okay, good.
Okay. Your Excellency. Great conversation.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
we saw the president and focused on how do we support Nigerians at this time of need. We all know that things are very difficult for Nigerians outside. Everyone is struggling. I'm here myself on a quiet visit, so this was not really an official WTO mission, but we were able to engage with Mr. President to talk about what are the kinds of programs that could be put in place to make sure that the suffering of Nigerians are being alleviated. And we had a really good conversation on trying to look at community and grassroots programs that can be put in place to create jobs for young people, on trying to support women and children who are those who are bearing the brunt of some of the suffering in the country. We talked about how for the longer term we need to look at investment opportunities that Nigeria can seize, including in the pharmaceutical industry. We also talked about what type of support the WTO, the World Trade Organization, can bring. We're working in Nigeria with women in particular who own small and medium enterprises to try to help them upgrade the quality of their products.
And yes, that was Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala there, talking about what she and the World Trade Organization can do to help the poor in Nigeria. And there were a lot of mixed reactions to this visit. But let me assure you, this one cannot change anything. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala going to Aso Rock does not stop the judiciary from doing their job. This has won absolutely nobody over except person wey no get sense. You no get anybody now we go say because Okonjo-Iweala visited Aso Rock, so he will now start supporting APC. No, Okonjo-Iweala works for WTO, and this is one of their primary goal, their primary mission, to help the poor across the globe. So you cannot say she should not do her job, even though she was invited privately this time. But she was invited because of who she is, that cannot change, because she's a genius, and everybody in this world recognizes the fact that the woman is a genius. So nothing has changed. It is still all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary as we await judgment. The people of Nigeria eagerly expect the judiciary to do the right thing. Like we always say, we are not asking them for a favor. There is a case before them, and ample evidence, more than enough evidence, have been provided for them to do the right thing. Now it behoves them to pass judgment according to the dictates of the Constitution and the electoral law, and we eagerly expect when they go pass that judgment, for the sake of those of us who dey this country now, and for the sake of the children yet unborn.
Just my people, thanks for staying connected to the very end of this video. You know, Nigerians are coming out and saying that we don't want you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but you are doing everything just to stay in that position. What do you want? How will you be employing a 400 level student who doesn't even understand what is called life, who doesn't even understand what is called being employed, that is still even trying to graduate? You are not giving her an appointment. When first class students are out there, a lot of first class students are out there looking for job. A lot of them are even doing dirty works, looking for appointment, but you didn't give it to them. You went to go and give it to a 400 level student that is still in university, that haven't even graduated. What are you trying to imply? You say that this person is the interest of the people is not in his head, or what he's just into is the interest of himself, or what is into is an interest of himself. I've been seeing it now that all what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is into is the interest of himself, that is not the interest of the citizen. Look at it. Will a mature person go and do something like that? That is a question. Will a mature person that is very reliable, that is educated, we go and employ someone that is undergraduate to as an appointment? We give appointment to someone that is an undergraduate, when a lot of graduates are out there looking for a job, looking for appointment, but they couldn't see it. Nigerians, let us open our head, let us open our mind, see what is happening now. I know His Excellency Peter Obi will never do this kind of nonsense. We never do this kind of nonsense. My people, how many now stay connected to LAJUPOG TV show for any entertainment, any news about politics and what is going on in Nigeria? If you have not clicked the subscribe button, click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and drop your comment in the comment section about this matter. Because as I'm seeing it like this is the art of foolishness. For real, this is the art of foolishness. This is art of someone that is not educated, that is just doing things the way he wants to do it. People, stay connected to the LAJUPOG TV show. See you in my next video. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you for staying connected to LAJUPOG TV show. Leave the message I believe bless you and impact you. So all we do on this channel is to bring to you prophetic words from men of God in America and outside America, from the pausing of Judy Green and Christmas to the visit of Bullock and Clement and all of that. So we'll update you with undiluted words from them and also their prophetic words. And guess what? Many of these prophecies are really coming through. So just ensure you subscribe to this channel just to get more of the prophecy in pure time. Guess what? See you in my next video.